Hey, Mike Healy here, and I am so excited to finally put this together for you. This is going to be a New You Life Fast Start training. And what's really cool about how I'm going to do this, since I know how to do these things, is I'm going to make this video interactive, okay? So what's going to happen is I'm actually going to pop stuff up. I'll show you where it is, how to get to it, that's going to allow you to kind of customize how you get through here. And more than likely, you're going to find that it's going to help simplify how you do the business and how you learn to be successful. Okay. Now, real quick, this isn't my first rodeo. I have done business network marketing for over 20 some years, full-time, 7-figure earner kind of thing. So I know what I'm doing here and why I do these things. Now, the biggest thing that I do know is that if you can create simple systems to help people walk through the journey from point A to point B, or point Z, I guess you could say, everything goes a lot faster, a lot smoother. You don't have as much downtime, and people get excited. Now, here's the thing. With a Fast Start training, the most important thing that I want to do is I want to capitalize on your new enthusiasm, your excitement, and so on, and really put that to work, because the majority of people, when they join a direct selling or networking company, put the majority of their personals in their first 90 days, okay? So we want to make sure, or I want to make sure, that I utilize your excitement and enthusiasm. Now, there's a few things that I'm going to ask you to do before we get into this. One, don't watch this video if you don't have at least 10 minutes to show, for me to show you how to make quite a bit of, stuff with this. Or I guess I'm not going to use any income claims, but get a pen and paper, write some of this stuff down, because I'm going to give you some directions, and then I'm going to be pointing to my screen here that you're going to be able to do. Now, the next thing is I want you, I'm going to help you help me and me help you kind of thing, is a lot of times when people are looking, when somebody mentions something or people just randomly find stuff out on the internet, they're a lot of times looking for, sponsors and so on. What I want you to do is a lot of times people will just be looking for people in their areas, okay? Maybe, you live in a different part of the country than I do, and a lot of people like to work closely. So what I want you to do, and this is going to be kind of cool, is down in the comment section below this, if you're on YouTube watching this, which you should be, down in the comment section, I want you to put you can put your name. It'll probably pop up if you don't have just a regular username on here. But in the comment section, put your city and state, and then even go ahead, if you want, you can put your link in there to your New You Life website page. That way, if somebody comes in and they're looking for somebody in Dallas, Texas, and that's where you live, and they might scroll through there and they find that person, they can go to that, okay? So I know that's kind of contrary to what you probably think about a video like this, but hey, I got an abundance mentality. There's plenty of people out there. Especially as this thing goes global, you won't have time enough to get them all, so don't even worry about it, okay? So if you want, put some comments down there below. Now, let me get right into the meat and potatoes of this. Now, when you're getting started, I think there's a few key elements that you have to understand so that you can have a realistic expectation of building this as a business, okay? You have to treat this like a business. If you want to make hobby money, which typically you lose money with hobbies, that's fine. You might want to just move on and go watch some cat videos on YouTube. But if you want to make some significant money and you want to learn and treat this like a profession and learn how to be a business professional, then that's what I'm going to do with you right now. Okay, now, a few core elements that I think that you have to understand is, first and foremost, when you're brand new in the business, more than likely you need to have that confidence in every area and every aspect so that you can confidently talk to people about your opportunity, about your product, okay? So, a couple things I'm going to do right now is this. I'm going to give you and direct you to the tools to help you do this, okay? Now, the one thing that I have learned year after year after year of doing all this successfully is that I always use the tools to do the heavy lifting for me. When people ask, because people basically ask the same questions over and over, regardless of what company I've ever been involved in. And what I like to do is, what I have done is I've created specific tools that answer those questions quickly, and more importantly, it doesn't make me kind of a lot of times, if you're the person that has to answer everything on the phone or answer everything by typing it on email, if you disappear or go on vacation, then your whole group dies, okay? You just don't get any growth. So what I like to do is make tools like I'm doing with this video to help you, not only me train you, but you train your team so that you can quickly, use this same process. So you can go out there and you can go get people involved, and then it'll take off. Okay, so let me kind of get into this. Now, first off, I think that you have to have a very good confidence level in the actual product itself. Okay, now I made, and here's where it's gonna pop up. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. There's a thumbnail picture that I'm gonna show you now about the gel review I did. Okay, now the gel review, what I did is it's pretty much a non-biased approach of somebody who was looking for looking for some things. Somebody had mentioned it to me, and I went and I found some images on Facebook and stuff, and I made a video and I did screen records and so on that. Okay, that will be and what I'm going to do is this. Okay, this is here where it gets interactive. There's going to be whatever you're looking at this way, I'm trying to think in my head how it would flip. It'll be top right corner. You're going to see a thing that has a little circle on it with an eye in it, okay? And maybe it'll pop up every once in a while. I'm going to put the links to every one of the YouTube videos in there that I'm mentioning, as well as at the end of this video, I'm going to also post those. So literally, if you get a brand new person in the business, or if you're a brand new person, so if you get a brand new person in the business, you'll be able to share with them one video, which would be this one, and then they'll be able to find all of the links in the video right here at the top, whatever corner it is that you'll be able to click on, that will allow you to then see all the videos, and you'll be able to go through them. Okay, so first and foremost, I think you have to have a confidence in the product, which more than likely you can see that through those things. The next thing is most people want to know how they're going to get paid, how the compensation plan works. So what I did is I developed a compensation plan video. I'm getting tremendous amount of feedback if everybody likes it. It's very simple, it goes through it. I take you step by step through it, walk you through it, use a little dry erase board, exactly break down some of those things. And there's very good information in there to show you how you get paid. Everything from getting customers to fast starts to building the team and so on. Okay, and then the check matches and everything are in the compensation plan video. And there's a thumbnail around here. I probably already showed it. That you can check what that was. The next thing is I just recently made a binary video. Now binary, if you're not familiar with it, is basically how your business is structured. And what makes New You Life very exciting is they have a binary compensation plan. But if you don't necessarily know how they work, a lot of times it's like literally speaking Greek to somebody. So again, I made a video, a tool that you can check out that will show you how to use how you can view the binary. Okay. The other thing is, and this is probably the biggest one that you want to watch and take your time and maybe watch this and go through this video multiple times, is how to recruit using text messaging. Now, I would explain to you that just the text messaging by itself is not the only thing you can do with it, because I use the exact same way when I text message that I did on Facebook Messenger. Okay, this video I think is probably one of my better ones that I've created as far as showing you how to introduce people quickly and efficiently to the business. In that video, I also explain the website that I direct people to that I made, that's out there, that you can see testimonies, videos, it breaks it down and so on, that you would be using to give it to somebody. And then I show you exactly the text message I use to follow up, okay? So when I follow up with somebody, I send them the quick message, I have a little info there, and then I send them the follow up and exactly what's in there, and you can see it, I show it to you, as well as the scripts are included on that video, okay? And then the last video that I would recommend that you take the time to watch, and it should be in the cards area too, in the eye area, is a video that I made. I basically have used this video to recruit people in the industry, okay? People that I already know that have a networking background. And what I did with this one's called Why I Joined This MLM. I'm not sugarcoating anything. Obviously, New You Life is a network marketing business, and MLM fits better on a on a YouTube video picture than network marketing business, okay? So why I joined this MLM. And in that, I think you're gonna, and even if you don't want to use it to prospect, obviously, I think it's going to help you build more confidence in this opportunity, because I go through and I use the software. You may have seen that video already. I use software to predict network marketing trends, because people lie, numbers don't. That's what I always try to do. I go through and show you some of the tools on there. I give you some examples, and then I show kind of why I'm aggressively going after it, okay? So that being said, now the other thing that I want you to also do is make sure, and I'm almost done here, is I want you to, so at the end of this video, click on here and you'll be able to see all the videos I've mentioned. I've showed some images probably by now, as well as in the subject line, or I'm sorry, in the info line of the bottom here of the YouTube video, I'm going to have a list of these videos with the text and so on, so you can reference those too as well if you want. And this looks really cool, this video on YouTube, or I'm sorry, on mobile devices. If you actually are watching this, with your phone like this, and you're hearing me talk, if you click on that little button up there, you're going to see that it drops all those down, and they're all right there for you, so that you can just go click, 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 and get to the one you want to, and then when you turn it off, it'll bring you right back to this video and this screen. So it's pretty cool, a little high tech for you maybe, but it should help you expedite getting people trained. Okay. Now the other thing that I would tell you, if you don't mind, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm going to continue to put out more. Hopefully you like this stuff. Good videos, things to train you with, suggestions, tools you can use, to help promote your business. The other thing, make sure that you, in the comments section below, make sure you put your city and state that you're in, your name if it's not already on there, and then at least put your username in there, because everybody, if you go to somebody's site, it would be newulife.com/ and then you can put your username down there if you don't know how to do that. Also, a tip for you, anytime you're putting a link in something, you typically want to put the http:// http, you know what it is, http:// and then your username after, you put the URL after the .com/ your username. Okay, so make comment and put your name and info down at the bottom in case you got some orphans out there that are looking for a home in their local markets. Make sure you, now you're going to see probably some videos that pop up, but anyhow, click on the info tab. It'll pull down the list of all the videos I just mentioned. View the ones you want, share them with who you need to. But I think that we're, I'm trying to put these out as fast as possible, because I know if I can educate more people, a rising tide lifts all ships. You're going to get your word out there and people are going to hear about this. And the more we get this in front of people, I think the more people are going to enroll. So thanks again for watching this, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks.